Hi, and welcome to A Better Place. Today we will be discussing topics and issues relating to the baby clinic. And our guests for today are Miss Marcella Richardson and Miss Sabrina Frutal. Stay tuned, we will be right back.
Wants the same nail color day after day?
Not me.
New Revlon Top Speed Nail Enamel. Cool color with a built-in top coat that sets in just 60 seconds.
With Revlon, you can change your mind again and again and again.
New Revlon Top Speed Nail Enamel.
Are you ready to jump?
Yeah, I've got the very pretty insurances parachute.
Is that a good quality parachute?
I don't know, but all the things they told me about it sounded very pretty.
Well, okay then. Let's do this.
Hey, 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 hey,
Gotcha! Hey, I've got you, man. Relax. I've got you.
I gotta get myself one of those Henderson Insurances parachutes.
The right coverage when you need it.
Are you looking for that prescription that the doctor just gave to you and you can't find it at no other pharmacy? Well, the Orange Grove Pharmacy is where you should be. The Orange Grove Pharmacy, we carry a wide range of American and European prescriptions and drugstore items. We also do personal care products. We offer friendly services and 24 hours emergency delivery. Charges may apply. We're open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., Saturdays, 9 to 1 p.m. Orange Grove Pharmacy, supporting a healthy lifestyle.
Sabrina and Marcella, welcome to A Better Place.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, let's get right into this interview. Miss Marcella, can you tell us how long has the baby clinic been in existence?
The baby clinic is in existence for the past 42 years. The baby clinic started on March of 1969 at the Backstreet Clinic, where there was a maid 3 babies one afternoon per week. The news spread and they quickly went on to 2 afternoons to accommodate the flow of people. At the baby clinic, they vaccinated and monitor the growth and development of the child.
Okay. And Sabrina, tell us, what made you become interested in becoming a nurse?
Well, actually, from young I was always interested in caring for people, but I mostly like being with kids. And it was I love being an OB-GYN nurse, or of course then the baby clinic came to mind, and that's how I ended up at the baby clinic.
So did you ask to be in the baby clinic, or were you recommended to work in a baby clinic? How did that come about?
Well, actually, when I was working at the hospital and I got my own son, I applied at the baby clinic, and I was interested in the baby clinic. So when I applied at the baby clinic and there was a position, I took it one time. So.
Okay, nice. What about you, Miss Marcella?
It's just the same as I had a great love and like to help people all the way. So I became very interested in nursing, and also it seems for me it's generic. Most of my relatives are in the medical field.
Oh, okay. And were you, because you gave some very detailed information in the beginning about the baby clinic, were you with the baby clinic from the inception, or did you start at a later date with the baby clinic?
I started at a later date, to be exact, in November 2001. I started to work with the White and Yellow Cross, the saw my potentials, and they asked me to work in the baby clinic. And from then, I've been there.
Okay, so you've been with the baby clinic for 10 years. How many years have you been with the baby clinic, Sabrina?
I'm working with the White and Yellow Cross since September 2008.
Miss Marcella, is the baby clinic a part of the White and Yellow Cross?
At the moment, we are not part of the White and Yellow Cross. We're on the youth health care. As of September 2010, we became part of the government youth health care.
Okay, you said became. So was it a part of the White and Yellow Cross before?
Yes.
And
for
how-
all these years, the nuns were the one who really established the baby clinic and conducted it. After a couple of years, they went. The government gave them the vaccines free of charge, and they were vaccinating. So they subsidized more or less the baby clinic. But now it's run fully by youth health care.
Okay, so you said that government subsidized the baby clinic or White and Yellow Cross before, and now it's fully under government.
Yes.
Okay, so exactly what is the difference, or what did you guys do differently when it was a part of the White and Yellow Cross?
Well, basically, we are doing the same things, but it's just under different management. And the only thing different is that the White and Yellow Cross, we were doing home care with the baby clinic, whereas now we do not have a car for that, and we are not at the moment doing that part of the home care when the new babies are born.
Okay, that would have been a question further down. But why is it that you don't have a car?
The car was an issue, but also the staff, because you have to be staffed on your location, and also for a nurse to go on the road. So to do these, let's say 5 babies a day, if you have 5 released from the hospital that day. So that was then transferred back to district nursing. So there is still a possibility for nurse to come at home for the first 10 days and take care of your child, but it's now done with district nursing instead of the baby clinic nursing.
Okay, do you think that the baby clinic is promoted enough? And the reason for me asking that question is because in one of my previous interviews, I asked the person that I was interviewing, you know, if she knew or if she had knowledge about the baby clinic, and basically she said only after she gave birth and had spoken to her gynecologist, she got information concerning the baby clinic. So how would you answer that? Do you think it's promoted enough, or why didn't she know about it or hear about it from the nurses at the hospital probably?
I think with promoting a baby clinic, you can always have more promotion, of course. We do promote with flyers. We have flyers by the doctors. We have flyers that are given in the baby's book after the mother delivers, and that is given to the mother, and is supposed to be told at the OB/GYN ward that the mother can visit the clinic as of 2 weeks after birth. And if she have any question, the folder always has our numbers. She can also come before the 2 weeks. So that is the part that we have, the agreement that we have with the hospital at this moment. We did have a consent form that was given by release in the hospital that they filled out, and then it was picked up, and the parents would be called and see how it's going. If they need any help, they could have come in so that they can get a date over the phone to come. However, that is not in use at the moment.
Okay. It's good that you know that you're giving that information, because my next question is going to be, what kind of relationship does the baby clinic have with the hospital or with gynecologists and regular doctors on a whole?
Actually, the hospital and Dr. Fringer are the ones that we really have things established with, whereas the care, they didn't know what we offer. The other general practitioner, I am not so aware if they know exactly what we do other than the vaccination. So the relationship with Dr. Fringer and the hospital is pretty good, but the other general practitioners, they might need some information, which we have some flyers and have intention in distributing it to the regular practitioner's office.
Yes, and so I also wanted to know, you said that your relationship with Dr. Fringer and the hospital is very good. So does he provide you with a list of patients that are seeing him who are expecting? How exactly is that relationship?
the relationship with Dr. Fringa that we have is that, of course, he's a pediatrician, so he takes care, as how he would say, the sick babies. So we are here for the babies that are developing well and to give vaccinations and so on. So if we get kids that needed that extra attention from a pediatrician, we would call him and let him know what that problem would be, and then send the child through to him so that he knows. You have some clients that would go to him because the child had a condition, or they prefer a little more supervision by the pediatrician, and he would send us through his files that with vaccinations that are given, so we can update it here and put it in the school system. So in that case, we have communication.
Okay, because that's what I want to know. Is there any form of, you know, you talked about forms that you used to have, consent forms at the hospital. Do you have any forms that, for example, you can leave with a regular practitioner, also by Ofringa and the gynecologist, for patients to fill in while they're coming in, that you can get? So you have them on file. Of course, probably they'll have their estimated birth date, their numbers, that you can also give them a call to inform them, because I do believe that those forms that you're talking about that you provide a hospital are there, but sometimes people are not, you know, diligent enough to go and pick them up on their own. So sometimes maybe they need that encouragement. Have you had those forms, or have you ever had thoughts of, you know, having forms like that that you can put at the gynecologist or by the regular practitioners for women who are pregnant?
Well, we have them, as she said, at the hospital, and that is where we get the information. Normally we would pick them up on a weekly basis, but for quite a while now there is a little backlog. So some patients after delivery, they do give them, they fill it in, and they would call us. Later on, at their general practitioner and the gynecologist, we have intentions in putting some there, but however, they are not there yet. So
you also have to have the participation from both sides, because you cannot go to a person or institution and say, this is my forms, can you fill it in and I will pick it up every week. The picking up is not a problem, but are they willing to fill it in? Because that was also a problem. You had maybe on the ward 20 nurses, maybe 10 did it, and then the other 10 newborns that we got did not receive no consent form. So we didn't have anything about, but then they came in. So you're lucky that they came in without that consent form. So that was a little issue.
Yeah, but can something be done about that though? Like regulation be put in place that it's mandatory that the nurses make these persons fill in these forms?
Well, what can I say? Mandatory. You can't really tell anybody that something is mandatory. What is your protocol? Is we want to do it, but we cannot tell medical center you have to fill it in and we will pick it up.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you telling them that they have to, but I'm saying can regulation be put in place? So I mean dialogue. That's how we get answers and that's how we get results. I'm saying can a dialogue or a meeting be held? Because I think it's very important, because a lot of pregnant women don't know certain information, you know, because it's either that they don't have the time to read, and therefore they need that extra push to get information. So that's why I'm saying that maybe it's just a suggestion that you guys could maybe speak with them and see that it's something that is put in place, that all pregnant women know that you know, this form is here, and therefore you will have their information once they've given birth.
Yeah, but you know, each individual go to their own gynecologist.